Hi there. In this video, we're going to take a look at using the virtual desktop to submit homework to our Blackboard site or to our My IT Lab. It's a little bit tricky, so I want to go through the layers with you. You can see from my screen, I already have launched from my laptop Google Chrome, and I've logged into the Blackboard site. So we can see in the background, here's my desktop for my regular laptop, and I've used my Google Chrome. You can see it sitting down here on my taskbar. Okay, so now I'm going to advance in Blackboard to our course, Business Spreadsheet Applications. At the left, I'm going to click on Virtual Desktop, and then I've already set up my multi-factor authentication. I've already done all those pre-steps, so I just want to access the virtual desktop. So under the number 2, I'm going to click this link here to log into the virtual desktop. I've actually gone through the process of already logging in. You would log in using your standard Madison College username and password. Then once it advances, click on the Madison College icon to advance to that desktop. It's a desktop just like you would see if you were logging into a computer on campus. So here we are. This is the desktop in the virtual environment. Okay, so now let's say I want to do my homework. I've downloaded the instructions. I'm going to walk through all the steps. So I'm just going to quickly launch Excel. And then notice I'm launching Excel in the virtual desktop, not from my laptop, right? So I'm up here in my virtual desktop environment. I'm going to start a new blank workbook. I'm just going to add a little content, pretending I'm doing the homework. Okay, I'm all done. I'm ready to save my homework. And then, so from here, I'm going to choose File, Save As. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I'm in the virtual desktop, so I'm going to do Save As, and I'm going to choose Browse. In this environment, if I've used Excel within the virtual desktop, I can choose to save to the desktop, and it means this desktop, in the virtual environment. So I'm going to name this thing just Penny Johnson Excel file. And I'm going to click Save, and let's see where that file is. Did you see in the background it popped up here? So in my virtual desktop, that file is here. Now this is assuming that I have the time to complete the entire homework instructions within the virtual desktop. Okay, so now I'm pretending I'm ready to submit this thing. How do I submit it? I cannot go back to the Blackboard where I was. This Blackboard session was run from my laptop. It doesn't recognize that I'm in the virtual desktop. In the virtual desktop, I have to launch a new session with Blackboard. So from within my virtual desktop, I'm going to double click Google Chrome, and I'm going to launch that. So notice it's the Google Chrome in my virtual desktop. It's not the one from my laptop, right? It's the one in my virtual desktop. In my virtual desktop, I need to advance to Blackboard. So I'm going to click Current Students and Blackboard, and I have to log in all over again. And that's because I'm within this virtual desktop. It doesn't recognize the other session. So again, I just log in as if I were logging into Blackboard regularly. I'll advance to our course. And then I'm going to pretend that this is the Chapter 1 assignment. So at the left, I'm going to click Assignments. In the middle, I'm going to click Chapter 1. And then I'm going to scroll down until I see the red Submit here. So I'm going to click that. When I scroll down, I'm going to use Browse My Computer, and because I'm still within my virtual desktop, I see that file, my Penny Johnson Excel file. It's on my desktop in my virtual desktop experience, so that's why I have access to it. So now I'm going to double click that file, Penny Johnson Excel, to select it. It's attached, and then, oops, I got to move this over a little bit. I can go ahead and click Submit. And that's how you get it to work. And the same is true with the My IT Lab system. If you've done the work within the virtual desktop via Excel, you can submit it then. It's sitting there. And I used, so here within the virtual desktop, I'm just going to make my Google Chrome session a little bit smaller. I saved it right to my desktop here, but you can be more organized. You can create a folder called BSA and have subfolders called Chapter 1 and whatnot, because otherwise you're just in your virtual desktop, you're just going to have files all over the place, right? Because we've got, 10 chapters and all the capstones to get through. So that's how you do that. If you have any questions or problems or you just want to practice it with me, feel free to call or email me at any time.